The bullet cut through the wind like a whisper from death itself. 1 mile, 2 seconds, one shot, one legend. And the only person who ever trained under that legend was a woman the Navy once refused to even recruit. When she stepped onto that battlefield, the men froze. Not because of her beauty, not because of her rank, but because of the name stitched on her shoulder patch. The name that made even SEALs ask, "Who the hell is she?" Before we begin, if stories of courage, sacrifice, and unbreakable willpower move you, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Legend Off History. Tell us where you're watching from in the comments, because today's story isn't just about war. It's about the kind of strength that changes what people believe is possible. They said the man who trained her was a ghost, a sniper whose record-breaking shot in Helmand Province was so precise that it became military folklore. His name was Master Chief Tyler Cross, the sniper who once neutralized a target from 247 miles away, using a rifle no one believed could make the shot. For years, no one dared to claim his legacy, until she arrived. Her name was Lieutenant Maya Vance, and her story began far from glory, in a desert storm that took everything from her. Maya was just 17 when her convoy was ambushed overseas. She wasn't a soldier then, she was a medic's daughter. Her father died shielding her from the blast. As the fire rose around them, a man in ghillie camouflage appeared from nowhere, dragging her to safety. That man was Tyler Cross. He said only one thing before disappearing into the smoke. "If you ever want to survive this world, learn how to shoot." Those words didn't leave her. Not for a day, not for a year, not ever. Years later, when Maya applied for the Navy SEALs program, she was laughed out of the room. They said, "No woman has ever completed this course." Maya didn't argue, she just reapplied, again and again, until the commanding officer finally said, "If you survive Hell Week, you can stay." Most men quit by day 3. Maya stayed until her hands bled through her gloves, until the Pacific waves nearly drowned her, until her knees collapsed from exhaustion. But she never said the words, "I quit." On the final night, a black SUV pulled up near the training ground. Out stepped an old, grizzled man with a cane and the calmness of someone who had seen death and walked away from it. The trainees whispered his name, Tyler Cross. No one knew why he was there. But when his eyes met Maya's, he gave the faintest nod. That night she didn't rest. She didn't cry. She ran until the sun came up, and when it did, she was still standing. The first female SEAL, trained by the very ghost who saved her life. But legends don't rest in peace. They test the living. 2 years later, Maya was deployed with SEAL Team 9 on a rescue mission deep in hostile territory. Their sniper was taken out early. The team was trapped. The only high ground was a ridge 3 clicks away. When the commander asked, "Who can take the shot?" Maya stepped forward. The men exchanged looks, some doubtful, some defiant. One of them whispered, "Who the hell is she?" Maya didn't answer. She just set up her rifle, adjusted the wind scope, and remembered Tyler's words. "Breathe with the earth, not against it." She pulled the trigger. The target, an insurgent commander holding civilians hostage, dropped instantly. The bullet had traveled over 3,000 meters. 3 seconds of silence followed before anyone spoke. The mission was saved. Her teammates couldn't believe what they'd just seen. It wasn't supposed to be possible. But Tyler's protege had just broken his record, and the world would soon know her name. When the team returned to base, the commander asked how she learned to shoot like that. She simply handed him a small, worn-out coin. It was a Sniper's Challenge coin, engraved with the initials TC, the same coin Tyler Cross carried when he made his legendary shot. The commander froze, realizing what it meant. She hadn't just been trained by the legend. She had become the legend. The Navy later confirmed the impossible. Maya Vance had made the longest confirmed sniper shot ever recorded by a SEAL. But the story didn't end there. When the press asked her about her secret, she didn't boast. She said, "The shot wasn't about me. It was about the man who taught me to fight for the living. The rest is just distance." After that day, the men who once doubted her began to call her by a new name, Whisper 7, the call sign given to only the most silent and precise of snipers. It was Tyler's final student, his legacy reborn through her hands, the kind of warrior history almost forgot, until she made them remember. So the next time someone asks, "Who the hell is she?" remember her name, Lieutenant Maya Vance, the SEAL trained by a ghost, who made one impossible shot that silenced doubt forever. If this story moved you, don't scroll away, like, comment, share, and subscribe to Legend Off History. Tell us in the comments where you're watching from and which legend you want us to uncover next. Because history doesn't just remember the heroes, it remembers the ones who make us believe in them.